Today I have the pleasure of speaking with Frank Rebori, the president of Smith Loveless, a global manufacturing leader in water and wastewater pumping and treatment systems, about the groundbreaking innovations that were on display at WEFTEC, North America's largest annual water quality exhibition. Let's dive into how these advancements are set to tackle the pressing challenges in water treatment and pumping systems. What key innovations did Smith Loveless bring to WEFTEC this year? And how do they address the current challenges in water treatment and pumping systems?
Okay, great question. Smith Loveless has always been a market leader and an innovator, and that's what sets us apart. In our 75-plus years of history, we've never stopped innovating across all three of our main product segments. And those three main product segments are wastewater treatment, wastewater pumping, and grit removal. And for each of those segments, we're always pushing the envelope, doing whatever they can to improve those products, to meet our customers' needs, to meet the environmental needs, to meet everybody's needs across the industry. And so this year is no exception. So we're quite excited that, again, for each of our three product segments, we are highlighting several things. And so, for example, on wastewater treatment, we'll be highlighting our new MEM-BOX product. And this is quite exciting. What the MEM-BOX is it's a factory-built MBR bioreactor zone. And what's great about this is if there's a municipality or an industrial customer that needs to meet a BNR removal efficiency or expand their facility or want to meet water reuse, this is a factory-built, rapidly deployable system that can get a system up and running in much shorter than would be if you had to build new basins and things like that. And so, again, what sets it apart, it's factory-built, factory-tested, ships to the job site, and that can greatly improve a wastewater treatment plant. So we're excited about that. On the grit removal side, we're very excited about our new INVORSOR product line. And so the INVORSOR product line is a game changer. What it does is it brings 95% grit removal efficiency down to 75 micron. And 75 micron is the smallest, most practical size grit particle you can really remove. And so we do that. But what's really exciting about that is we can do that across all flows, low flows, average daily flows, even peak flows. And so no other manufacturer grit removal efficiency system does that. Others will, quite frankly, derate their systems at higher flows. We don't have to. What's also great about our system is we can go up to 50 MGD on our INVORSOR grit removal system. So quite excited about that. The last thing is, again, our pumping segment. And one thing about Smith Loveless is when it comes to all of our products, and in particular our wastewater pump stations, we always have the operator in mind. The Smith Loveless above-grade Everlast pump stations are industry-leading, and again, because we always have the operator in mind. So we're introducing a few things about our pump stations that are quite exciting. One thing, we have a remote view telecommunications device. So if an operator is not exactly at the station, he can see what's going on remotely, and that's quite efficient and helpful for the operator. Not everybody can be in the same place all the time. The second thing is we're introducing a solar panel battery backup system, and that's quite exciting because, unfortunately, sometimes pump stations go down, lose power, either the main power coming to the station or some other reasons. Maybe there's a storm. And so when power goes down, communication goes down. But what's great about a solar panel backup system is that the station can still communicate to an operator, and they can see if there's any high water levels in the wet well. They're all, we don't want a flooding situation. So that's a great product as well. And we also introduced something that maybe seems simple, but really is quite effective and user-friendly. We're introducing a status indication light on top of the station. So as operators maybe they're working on several pump stations or they have those in their collection system, the status indication is a quick visual indication of either green, yellow, or red to let an operator know, how's my station doing, a very visual cue. So these are three small little things that we're adding, not so small, actually big, but it's all-encompassing to the great product that we have, which is the Everlast pump station.
Now, speaking of innovations, can you explain the significance of the new solar power backup for the Everlast series pump station? How does it contribute to renewable energy usage and sustainability in wastewater management?
The solar panel backup is an exciting new product. And what's great about it is, first of all, what it does is if there's an interruption in the power at a pump station, that can be quite critical because nobody wants a pump station to overflow. And so if there's an interruption in power due to a storm or some other event, the solar panel backup will still provide communication to the operator, to the end user who may be remote. And what's great about it is it not only does this communication, but it's also sustainable. It's using a solar panel, of course, to operate our pump station on the backup system here. And so Smith & Loveless has always been about protecting water and protecting people. And this solar panel backup system is really another extension or conduit of our main reason to be, our main focus of our company. And so that's a small part that we can play, but we think it's a great part. We're always thinking about the environment, and this is another example.
Smith & Loveless hosted a great session at WEFTEC on the Build America, Buy America Act, or BABA as it's commonly known. For those of us who missed it, how is BABA compliance such a pressing issue for wastewater treatment and pumping projects? And how is Smith & Loveless helping operators navigate these regulations?
The Build America, Buy America Act, along with the American Iron and Steel Act, is a requirement that all projects in the United States that are receiving federal funding have to comply with both of these acts, and these acts require that the manufacturers who provide the equipment are U.S. manufacturers. And Smith & Loveless, being a U.S.-based company, we're very proud that in our 75-plus year history, we've always been a U.S.-based company and still are. All of our equipment is made in the USA, designed in the USA, shipped from the USA. And so we're readily and equally capable of meeting any and all BABA or American Iron and Steel Act requirements. You can provide certifications as such. A lot of companies in our industry, and I'm sure they're fine companies, but they're actually foreign-owned and foreign supplied. And so some of these companies have to seek waivers and exceptions to meet the BABA requirements of the American Iron and Steel Act. In contrast, Smith & Loveless, again, is a U.S. company, proud and true. For example, for the last 15-plus years, we've sponsored the City of Lenexa 4th of July Freedom Run. And we're quite proud of that. It runs right in front of our facility here. So we're very much a U.S. company and proud to be so.
Thank you, Frank, for sharing your valuable insights into Smith & Loveless's latest initiatives for the future of water innovation. For more information on Smith & Loveless's pumping, headworks, and treatment systems, visit smithandloveless.com.